The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And a Raven first down.
Jackson now.
Why is this guy not running? Why is he not running his route?
William Golston. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Well, they go play fake. The problem is
trash ass nigga.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. This one's incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to be a punt here on their opening drive.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 23-yard line.
What up?
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I'm ready, bro.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the gun, it's Brady.
Don't think about it.
Right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
He was brought down by...
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now for Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
That was weird, bro.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
That was weird as shit.
He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here?
Yeah, that was
when you start that way,
that was pretty whack, Wallah. I don't know what to say about that.
Stay with you the rest of the game, or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
That was beautiful.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games.
Oh my God! What the? I'm retarded. Hello. Oh my God! He was so open.
Oh man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like
and allowed to look a retard.
Under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 3.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Nice. Move him out of the way.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. From the shotgun again to Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Eluding the pressure right.
No.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
third down. Here's Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Now they'll throw with Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Brady now on 3rd and goal.
The fuck? Bro, are you shit? Oh my god.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. As his guys are
I don't know what the F this retarded lineman's doing.
Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice
that's a 14-point swing.
Kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Not a wide open guy to the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is single for and take it.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Yeah, they're 50-50. Not even 20-80.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Jackson throwing once more. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson.
Catch it! Yes.
And this is caught for touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle, 27 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off football.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Always don't leave it up to the computer. Just and you try your best to always click on them.
And the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that second part you can't really do much, but.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the counter, here's Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones.
They mean to click on that again instead of the
linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Brady's throw is complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Brady.
And what happened to that guy that's assigned there? And I'm so lost.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play. From the gun, Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
You guys there ain't enough getting done.
Gronkowski, and the Bucs have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
You know, it goes according to where you put it, right? Like the amount of power. So, okay.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I want to defend the guys on the outside.
Inside. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. defensive line wasn't set. There's
making audibles makes you go off sides.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Okay.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That was retarded.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
True. I just realized they were in brown jerseys.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Fournette a first down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Brady.
How the fuck?
He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle.
He was surprised it wasn't picked.
Only 3 yards on the
I don't blame him.
It's 3rd down.
Or at least tip.
When you run drag
Fat ass.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of.
Bro, he's got a star on his name. This guy's a special lineman.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before
it's
he's
back.
brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Rolling to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because
Chet.
it gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Operating from the gun, Brady.
Dude, what the fuck is going on here?
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
What the hell are they doing getting that? Prevent.
That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. This is Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll go again to Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard.
That juke destroyed his momentum.
They're on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
I mean, when you I think that's only when you have momentum. When you don't have momentum, he does a full-blown and he dies.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Brady.
He's got a bounce.
Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Suck up on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Nice kick.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play gained just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
He's falling, Johnny. I don't know why.
Back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jackson.
I passed.
He's taken down. Vita Vea able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Mickens. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of thing. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's
made sure he didn't get up.
And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it with Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
Out left side here to Bryant. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Des Bryant, 50 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Else for you, chat. There we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now left side on the swing pass. First down and much more here for Jones. And finally down at the 41-yard line.
Why did that shit?
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
That was pretty unbelievable, I'm not going to lie.
The Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble.
My boy appreciates it.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Second down at 5.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one
was hot, bro.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
What the fuck? What?
I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
wow, that's retarded. He just decided, no, I'm not locking him done.
Drawback to this play. Even if
that's fucking stupid.
Pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Mickens to return. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler Marcus Peters. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Jackson to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Devontae Harris, and he works free. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Yeah. There was some unfortunate shit. Are you gonna pick those same jerseys? Yeah.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 39, Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
At the 45-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. A screen to Bell. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. A good pickup there of 22.
At the 27-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes.
Bro, why are you staring at him for? Put your hand though, you fat ass.
Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it.
Dude, really?
His throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 2nd down. Charles,
real
trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Bro, what the f?
That is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that.
Why are you throwing accurately, Gillana?
Working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's Sam.
I don't like that.
Put it away. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air.
How's he feeling that on Shakla?
Here's Hardman to return. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, You've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And going deep for Hill.
Please overthrow.
This is taken in. It's complete.
Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
Boy, that was something to watch, wasn't it? How about the way these guys came out here in the first quarter? They really put their stamp on this game early with their play calls, and they certainly look good so far.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire taking it in. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the
Man, Roy generated a lot of momentum running at him.
Quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh yeah, strip is, I mean, never works for me at least.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46.
Yeah, Gilly, he levitated.
Nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
Bro, what's this, guys? Why are we blocking that? Guys, the fuck is that?
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I don't understand which scheme had that. Shoot it. The play clock.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. This time Jackson will throw it. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort.
That's what winners are made of, bro.
Down,
Clutch catch. That guy's getting a raise.
That catch.
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
I like the way he shed on that blocker, bro. That was nice.
Down here at about the 11.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Man, bro. Just threw that little skink to the side and I'm done with you.
Now Jackson.
That's complete to his running back.
Block! 88, why are you walking?
The touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
Good drive, team.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And That's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes, and going deep for Hill.
Oh my fuck! Why?
For a Chiefs touchdown.
Oh, a minute. Blitzers. Oh, he had all that time. Trash ass.
We know for sure. Do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver skating downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Yeah, bro, I said that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throw left side, complete. That's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
At their 48-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw again is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
I'm retarded.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Jackson looking to throw on third. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now a second time
they care about him.
by the defense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Oh, fuck.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Jackson now. This is caught. That catch good for only a couple. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Hike, what the fuck? Why are you audible?
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Bro, we didn't move. Bro, what the fuck? Why do you do that shit? Oh my god. Yeah, Allah, that was so retarded.
The Ravens set to receive the football.
Bro, I mean,
resume action in the third quarter.
Thanks. Wow, that was so retarded. Oh my god. He went to go call out. I don't know what the
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson on first down. He's going deep for Brown.
Why, my nigga? Why are you diving, bro? Just fucking run.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
God damn it. Could have been 14-21 right now.
It's first and 10. Jackson, draw play.
Jesus Christ, what's with this bullshit ass retarded jump up, act like I missed the snap?
Really sets him back now for second down.
Just give me the ball, Giddy. My tacklers can't handle this amount of time.
He's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This will be caught.
How the fuck did he retreat?
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 14 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the punt.
Push me in, push me in.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Ravens 14.
We need to stop, guys. You rat bastards.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Why is he bling-blinging?
Third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels, and they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
7 yards there and a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Mahomes now to throw. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
Now Mahomes. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the gun on third down, Mahomes eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Patrick Queen able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Wow, 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 what the fuck? Wow. Why the fuck? Oh my god.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be
Yo, bro.
shy of the 20.
The hell was that, bro? It's a penalty.
Bring it out of the end zone. Not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
Facts.
The Raven offense
Yeah,
set
let's
up the
throw
line
it
for
in.
this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah,
Bro,
exactly right.
what are you doing, dude? What the
f? Scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
19-yard line.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now he's going to swing this one
Please don't
out
touch
to
me.
his running back. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
and Jackson throwing once more. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down. Again, Jackson.
Your ass, kid.
Screen for Dobbins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
I saw. But I thought.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
I thought 72 would have picked you up, especially.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is
No, yeah, I saw you from the start of the play.
On EA Sports. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead.
Jackson.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? The Ravens on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Launching in, bro.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough.
He had it, bro. He had it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion.
He ran it right through the middle.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. First down. It's Bell looking for an opening. Not much there. He'll get it to the 39. A gain of 3, second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 39, Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Dude, what the fuck?
Mahomes,
I don't know how they're out. There's 2 safeties there. 2. How?
56 yards.
1st and goal.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Bell. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go.
Bro, it was offside.
That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. But it's going to be second down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
From the gun, Jackson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted.
Oh my God, a fucking game. My guy just died. My receiver just disappeared. Oh, retarded. My receiver just died. Yeah, and he just stopped. He got tackled. Khalas, he didn't want to get up anymore.
Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Smith, the one who brought him down.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Nigga, are you serious, bro? Fucking, are you shitting me, dog?
Picked up by
How the
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, okay.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Chiefs 40, Ravens.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people
What'd you say?
I remember playing.
How the fuck did he do that? And then how did he do that?
Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something.
My defense couldn't get a stop, man. That's what it boils down to. How's y'all running? What the fuck?
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
What the fuck was that, dude? How'd they rape my tacklers like that?
And that'll fall incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Try it here. He's back to throw.
What a whore.
Incomplete.
That's a fumble. Bismillah.
With such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this
now my defense looked like shit.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put
I can't hear you. Wait up.
They did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.